Hey, it's Mr. K, and let me start here, and I apologize for not getting these resources out to you sooner. I have no excuse, so I'm not going to try to offer one, period. However, I did want to share with you, as Science Fair Judging is a week from Friday, a really great resource that your child can use to graph their data from their experiment. The link is in the enclosed email, and once you get to KidZone Create a Graph, there are some really easy steps. So you go over here to the navigation bar and you see the first tab is design. As we are comparing results from 3 or more trials, a bar graph would be best. Then you go down to data where you would create your data. So for example, the title of this sample project is The Heat is On. The X-axis label, which goes left to right, as you can see here, and you also see the y-axis that goes vertically here. I have 5 trials or 5 items that I'm going to be including in my data set, and I'm creating 3 groups because to be a fair experiment, you should have at least 3 to 5 trials. So I selected 3. And then here, I created labels for my data table. We used a clear bottle, a red bottle, a white bottle, and a black bottle. I also made sure to include my results, and then I had to create my scale. So the scale would be a minimum of 0, and the max value, I based it upon my results. The greatest value we had here was 20, so I thought we could go ahead and set it to 25. Then you would move on to the next tab, labels. Here, you don't need to worry about anything here. However, some students like to change different fonts. Key thing to keep in mind is you want to make sure it is legible and easy to read. And I might use font size a little bit bigger. I'll try 18.5. Once you have that changed, then you can go to the preview and see what it looks like. And here you see it. So you can see that I have trial 1, trial 2, trial 3. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. And it also provides a key. Now, as you can see, there it is. Everything's ready to go, and I have my trials labeled green, blue, and orange. And my graph looks pretty dead on, ready to go. So the next step would be to print. So you go over to print and save. You can either email it to yourself, download it, or just go ahead and print. Remember, if you email the graph, to select HTML. Finally, print, you would click there, and it'll pop up over here on this screen in a separate window. And then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so I can see, hopefully. Guess I can't. That's fine. So the print format is what you want to select. The default is PDF, and that is fine. So I have my format